Yes. Can we have 2 ice cream cones, please?
And an order of fries. Thank you. Subscribe to Rough Edit.
You're so short with them.
So we are reviewing, it's a drive-thru review for 10 Cloverfield Lane. We just saw it. And Andrew, what was your opinion on the film?
I'm in the honeymoon phase right now. As of right now, loved it. It was the most shocking movie I've ever seen, which is a bold statement, but it's true. I was physically assaulted multiple times.
Just like the girl.
It was crazy. John Goodman just blows me away. That girl had some really good talent, too. It was really funny, too. Way funnier than I thought it would be. What do you guys think?
Very darkly funny.
I have some very slight problems towards the end of the film, but as I start to think about it, and as I start to think about Cloverfield, they're being fixed, and I really enjoyed the movie. I think it's a great, it's a good running time. It's got good pacing to it, and the sound design is incredible, and so is the acting, it's just a great film. See it.
I thought it was really good. I was a bit turned off by the ending. Me personally, I felt like it didn't flow very well. I can't really explain what happens because I don't want to spoil anything. But I just felt like the ending was very disjointed, or it didn't really feel attached to the rest of the movie. I did think the thing that stood out the most to me is just writing. It was incredible. The dialogue, it was like all dialogue driven and performance driven, and all the actors showed up, brought their A game, as well as the writer. And Connor, who's the writer?
Damien Chazelle, director of Whiplash.
Yeah, and Whiplash is amazing.
Yep. Christian, this is your debut of Rough Edit.
I'm Christian. None of you know who I am. I'm their friends sometimes.
Yes.
I really like 10 Cloverfield. It's a really strange film in that we're back. So my thoughts on 10 Cloverfield Lane is that it's a really cool movie in that it's like a horror, it's a suspense, it's just like a human violence story. It doesn't really seem like that big or grand in scheme of things until it makes a transition towards the end, which I didn't hate, but I wasn't super resolved with the ending of the movie, but the entire thing all the way through just is really gripping and really intense. Andrew said there's at least 3 or 4 times made him physically jump from his seat.
Yeah. The ending, I was just
there's a lot of jump scares, a lot of tension, like what Christian said. Just parts where there was one part where I was physically it was so loud and so jarring that I was almost having a panic attack. It was crazy. But yeah, it's just a great film. I definitely want to see it again as it comes out on Blu-ray. So yeah.
Yeah, like Connor was just saying, sound design was really huge in the movie. They made things that should be.
No. Subscribe to Rough Edit.
Subscribe. They made things that just are loud in general, just even louder, and it was just terrifying every single time. There's something would happen, just the sound of a door.
Yeah.
Constantly just would always just shake me a little bit, and it was really good.
That falls down in it, and I jumped back in my seat over it.
Yeah.
It's just a mailbox.
Yeah. Closing thoughts. I think it's a great film. It's very tight, tightly written, tightly shot, tightly acted, and it's in tight spaces. So,
yep. Maybe very claustrophobic.
Yeah, very claustrophobic.
Yeah, that was the other thing. The camera work was it really helped to make things claustrophobic. There's very few you could probably count on both your hands how many true wide shots there actually are in the film. Which isn't a bad thing. A lot of it it's very close up and very a little disorienting, but not in a bad way. The way that makes you scared for what you're not seeing on screen, and that does a lot to make tension.
Yeah. So I would give it out of 5 stars. I give it I can barely push it to a 4.5 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. I think it will get better as time goes on for me, but yeah.
Yep.
Oh no. We're back.
We're having a lot of technical difficulties, but it's been great.
Wait.
Just go fast.
One heck of a time.
Oh god, it's the teeth. Oh no.
All right, we gotta. Yeah.
To conclude, it's my favorite movie of the year so far.
Whoa.
That's hard. It's hard to be.
So far. I mean, it's only March.
It is March.
But
I don't see that many bad movies in theaters because I don't go out and see Zoolander 2 and stuff. But that being said, It is really good. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. I'm probably the lowest in here, but I still thought it was really good, and I enjoyed it for what it was. I just had a little bit of problems with the ending, and I also want to say a real quick thing. As Connor said, the sound design and the score was really good.
Yeah, overall of the year, I think it comes maybe close to second place of the year for me. The Witch still takes it for first. I think the VVH is just a phenomenal piece of horror. But yeah, what would you guys give it?
I'd give it a solid 4.7 out of 5.
Ooh. Very nice. I would just say, like, go see it. I don't like really putting numbers on movies as much. Like, I don't know, but it's just definitely something you should see. It will terrify you, like, no matter who you are.
You should see it on the loudest theater.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, go see it in IMAX.
To Rough Edit.
And I just got my prize. Cool. So that will conclude this week's Rough Edit. It's your Rough Edit.
Thanks for watching. Drive-through review. And thanks for subscribing and watching Rough Edit.
Now hit the brake right now.
It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Now hit the brake.
The camera's going to fall when I hit the brakes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Hey.